Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back again. We're playing Batman. Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're playing. Whoa, 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 whoa. My controller's all over the place. Hello. All right, we're playing Batman. Why is it tripping, bro? What? All right, that's wild. Anyways, we're playing. Why is it? What is happening? Huh? I think I gotta connect this. Anyways, we're playing some more Batman Arkham Asylum. We're trying to finish this game up. We are playing with mods. So it looks a little bit it looks a lot like better. But I plan on trying to just kind of like rush through this a little bit. Not really rush, but just want to get this video done, have it on the channel, and then go ahead and play Arkham City. Arkham City is hands down probably like the best one for me. Like literally like the first one is amazing. Second one is just absolute cinema. It's such a game changer. Third one was good, but it just didn't have that oomph, you know what I mean? And why is okay. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Why is it doing that, weirdo? He says tab. Why is it doing that? It's so weird. All right, whatever. I might just be stupid. All right, so honestly, don't have anything to really upgrade. I could do that, honestly, whatever. I did want to get some more stuff though. Oh, I gotta upgrade again. What is this? Okay, cool. That's super sick. Wait, another? I got four upgrades available? Hello, jeez. I was wondering, I was like, what is happening, bruh? Is everything possible? Remote control batarang. So sick. So sick. One of the sickest gadgets in this game is that. Dude, I'm literally one upgrade away, and I'm literally the ultimate Batman. Hello. Alright, so there's a couple things that I need to get. I'm gonna go back in this little area. I know you guys want to see more stuff. Oh. Black on the bottom. Am I tripping? So my game capture did not want to capture, which is really stupid. No. Can I not go? Can I go down here? Okay, I think. No way, bruh. Oh, bro, no. Jeez, bruh. I actually have to do the main mission now. This is not gonna let me. Alright, whatever. Just forget me then. Oh. Bro, F these pods, bro. Did I get any of this stuff in here? No, I did not. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get it now. I don't really honestly remember the last part we played. Why is it bugging? Let's see. Yeah, we did end up getting that. Oh, look at all my gadgets, bro. Damn. So sick. Trophy. Dude, I can't wait for Arkham City, bro. I got the texture packs and the launcher already installed, so all we have to do is just play. It looks so sick. Also, let me a second. I don't know why that is doing that. That is so weird, bruh. Whatever. So I really just hate Windows capture, like 100%. It's like so annoying. %, annoying. Tweedledee, Tweedledee, saw it. Can you see it? So, good thing is that I feel like these are also riddles. I really don't like the fact that they move. Like, come on. What the fuck? Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, they're fucking marksmen, dude. Like, what? Hello? Jeez. Oh my gosh, they got my ass. He's shooting like damn fucking Deathstroke over here. Good lord. You should not. Their accuracy should not be that good. They're just prisoners. They're just inmates. I'm about to bust him a new one. Oh my! What? What in the Batman was that? We got some green under his bits. I love this asylum. So amazing. I don't know if you guys are, or if you guys seen it, but the Clayface trailer just dropped. Looks pretty sick. I mean, I'm not gonna hype it up, honestly. I don't know if this is my cup of tea, but I do love seeing Batman, like a different take on Batman villains. But I mean, Clayface is known to be crazy killer, you know what I'm saying? So it only makes sense if it's movies like this. But I don't know, from what I can tell from like Batman Beyond and stuff like that, he can sometimes be written to where he's like a just, you know, like not understandable. Like he's, you know, what would be the other word for, I don't know what the other word is. Just maybe misunderstood, you know. I think like the Batman the animated series definitely made it seem like he was just a misunderstood character, down on his luck, just got into trouble and just had an accident and, you know, became what he became. But no, in the movie it seems like he's gonna be like a, I don't know what he's gonna be, honestly. I really don't. Seems like he is an actor and something happens to him and he goes on a spiral and it leaves him scarred in his face, and he's desperately trying to get his, you know, his face to look normal. So he goes under like a procedure that is definitely, you know, doesn't go according to plan, and then he just becomes a villain after that. So I mean, I can kind of already see how the movie's gonna play out, but I really do want to see how his like clay form is gonna look like. That's like the one thing I'm like, yeah, I need to know how that's gonna go. I hope it's good, honestly. I really do. I hope it's, I don't know, like I would love like a nod to Batman, you know, because like I think Batman becomes Batman first, and then everything else just hits the fan after that. So it wouldn't make sense if Clayface becomes a villain and then Batman still isn't Batman in this universe. You know, like I don't think that would work, you know? 'Cause I'm pretty sure Batman becomes Batman and then everything else just falls into place in terms of his rogues gallery. You know, I don't think like the Joker was a thing first and then Batman became Batman. I don't think that's how that works. So maybe we get to see a Batman in this universe. I don't know if it's connected to Robert Pattinson's. I don't know. I do know it's part of like the DC Dark Label type. It's like in the same like thing as the Joker. The Joker is in its own like Earth or universe or whatever, and they had like subtle references to Bruce Wayne and his parents dying in that alley at the end of the movie, but nothing like solid about like, oh yeah, this is Batman, this is him, you know, just a reference to his origin. That's it. So I wonder if Clayface is a literal villain in this movie. Who is the Batman in this universe? So it comes out October 29th. Looking forward to it. Gives me something to watch. Gives me something to watch. Oh, ouch. I didn't mean to do that. I got something here. Oh, brother, this glide is crazy. This was so sick, though, back in 2009. I think, what was it? I think this game came out after Batman Begins. Holy schmoly, they did. It did come out before. And then there, Christian Bale had his glider. Or he used his cape as a means of gliding. But okay, so they took off of that inspiration. But they made it, honestly, I feel like his cape. So in like Justice League Unlimited and Batman the Animated Series, his cape is it's just a cape. It's nothing else. It's not a means of gliding, or, you know, in some instances, like in some adaptations, his cape is used as also like a means of protection, like from explosives or fire or something like that. He'll put his cape right over, you know, something like that. But wait, is this it?
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
So that actually was, I don't know why I didn't get that. All right, so we just got that. Yeah, but you know, in some adaptations, his cape is literally just a cape, and I don't know. I think it's cool if his cape had more functionality. I think it's awesome. You know, it could be used as a glider. It can be used as protection. You know. Oh, this is the riddle right here. I'm tripping. I wonder what that is. Who is that for? What? Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Tweedledee? I didn't know those are actual people. Just cousins with an uncanny resemblance to each other. Deaver and Dumfrey Tweed both shared criminal leanings and a fixation on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Teaming up, they've modeled themselves after Tweedledum and Tweedledee from the book, planning often outrageous, absurdist schemes to trap the Batman. 5'9". Oh, short king. 175. Gotham City, brown. Eyes are brown, hair is brown. Obsession with Alice in Wonderland, skilled criminal masterminds, and despite being cousins, could pass as identical twins. Holy schmoly. Had no idea who these people were. That's why I was like, what is this riddle referring to? That's so crazy. They were inmates. Where are they at? Yeah. Honestly, in the Batman with Robert Pattinson's, I really didn't like that movie. They tried to do the Batman too realistic, and that was already done with Christopher Nolan's Batman. You know, that one was pretty spot on. You know, that was pretty accurate, realistic interpretation of Batman. And I feel like they just need to give us like a comic book Batman. You know, a comic book accurate Batman that we know and love, that he can whoop ass. You know, like to people, he's just a
Batman for hurting my babies.
Thanks. Oh yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh, bro, there's two here. I gotta go back.
When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Yeah, but so like, anyways, a lot of people think that Batman's just a man in a suit, but people who read the comic books know that he's more than that. He's actually trained his body to like near like perfection, you know, like almost the border of like godhood, almost, you know, like he is literally like trained to be like the best version a human can be, you know. So that's just what I want to see in a Batman, you know, like I want to see a Batman that can whoop ass, you know, that sticks to his moral code, you know, has a comic book accurate, you know, depiction of his suit. Like this was pretty damn good, dude. Like look, like, this one is pretty damn good. I like it. Like that, I would be happy to see that in a live action movie, you know. But for me, they really got to get rid of what they got to do is they got to get rid of the padding. The armor padding is just it throws it off, dude. You got to just you got to get natural muscle there, you know, like get someone who is jacked enough, you know, buff enough, yoked enough to be in that suit without having to add some padding to it, because I think the padding just throws it off. The padding in it was in, I think it was Ben Affleck's Batman, that padding was just, oh my gosh, that padding threw it the F off. And the thing was, he looked good though. That was the thing. What's this? What's this at? But that's the thing though, he looked really good with, like, he, you know, he gained muscle for that role, and it's like he didn't even need padding, dude. He was just a pretty buff mother flower. But honestly, that's one of the main reasons why I didn't like Robert Pattinson's, because he declined getting buff for the role, and that pisses me off so much. You can't have a wimpy, skimpy ass Batman, dude. You can't have a scrawny ass Batman. That's not, you're not a Batman, bro. If you don't got some like 250-pound muscle in that damn latex, you're not Batman, bro. You're just a joke at that point. But I don't know. They just did so many things wrong in that movie that I just didn't like. You know, like the his means of gliding, it's like a whole process for him to glide. Like, I don't even, bro, I've watched that movie one time and just have not watched it again, which is kind of sad, because I love Batman and everything about Batman. Just, it's very inspiring, but not that one, bro. They missed it out for me, bro. And it's so funny too, because like people who aren't like real Batman fans are like, they're just there for the movie. They're just there for Robert Pattinson. You know, they're like, yeah, that was such a good Batman. Yeah, that was so good. That was the best one I've ever seen. Yeah, no, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Anyone who is a Batman fan would know. Would fucking know. That movie was straight borderline butt cheeks, bruh. You know? But I'm not gonna say it was the worst, because it definitely wasn't the worst, but it wasn't, it definitely wasn't the worst Batman. Oh shit, he got capped, bro. He got capped. Look at that guy. I'm about to get capped right now. Lord. I keep coming in here thinking that everyone's been like captured and, you know, knocked out and shit, but no, these motherfuckers always respawn, dude. Like, why respawn, bro? At this point, like, if you're knocked the hell out, just go back to a cell, bro. I really wish they would do like an Arkham movie series or something, dude. Like this Rocksteady Batman is like a good reasoning why I love Batman the character so much. It's a good reason why I'm such a fan of him, you know, as a character. Obviously from the animated series and some of the animated movies along the way, but like this was Kevin Conroy right here. You know, like this is the boy right here, bro. I wonder if I'm about to die in a second. Yeah, man. apparently Rocksteady's on the verge of making a new Batman game set in the future. It's probably gonna be called like Batman Beyond Arkham or something like that. It's their response to like being like Suicide Squad being a complete failure of a game. So let's just see what happens in this Batman game. They'd be the type to like kill off Bruce Wayne and literally just like, you know, talk shit about him, say that Batman started killing, going crazy. I don't know, dude. But they gotta retcon Suicide Squad. There's no way they can fit that in their timeline. Like, it needs to go Arkham Asylum, it needs to go Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and then Batman Arkham Beyond. Like, it has to be after that. Like, it can't be Arkham Knight, Suicide Squad, and then Batman Beyond Arkham. It can't, because they gotta retcon the shit out of that game, because that game did so it was so bad for the whole timeline, dude. How do you go from, you know, one of the 3 best like industry like leading games to like a fucking looter shooter, dude? Like, what is your problem? Like, how much more money do you want, Warner Bros? Jeez. That's what they want, dude. They just want to push numbers, bro. And it's just like, bruh. Like, I think it's just so sad, too. Like, just let them cook, bro. Where do I go? I thought I needed some stuff. I have to go here. This is penitentiary right here. Yeah, this is the little area right here. But I can't go in there. What is in here? Nothing's in here. This is the botanical gardens. Okay, so I can get this stuff here. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go over here. There's a whole bunch of shit here still. Yeah, man. I don't know what they're doing over here with Warner Bros. Or whatnot. They're actually, I think they got sold to Paramount, so they're kind of cooked right now. Let's see if Paramount can do some justice. Get rid of that freaking gun. I don't know who they can put, honestly, because like they need to put what they need to do is put like true comic book fans. Like, I get it, yeah, I get it. Gunn has different styles and you know, interpretations of characters, but they need to put someone who's gonna put the character first. Like, don't give me no fucking Batman with guns. Don't give me no Superman with, you know, born in Russia type shit. Give me the true like origin of the character that people know and love. You know, don't change that shit. Don't change no slogans like you did with Superman. Like, don't do that shit. Like, I hate that shit. It pisses me off when they try to change and
So
retcon
you're here
that shit.
at last. Do you like what I've done with the place? My babies are growing, Batman. Come and see.
Shit. How do I get rid of this thing? How am I supposed to? Am I supposed to put like some? There's no way, bro. How do I just climb up? Get down. Oh, from trip. Anywho, I don't know, dude. Gunn is really good at making, like, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy type movies. Just not. You can't make no damn Batman game, or not Batman game, but Batman movie. No offense though, but you gotta know your heavy hitters. You know, you gotta know what you're good at and what you're not good at. You know, and he's good at making like. He's good at taking like low-level characters and like making them goofy, like, you know, Suicide Squad and Creature Commandos and Guardians of the Galaxy. He's good at making those characters, you know, appealing and bringing them to an audience. But you not good at making a Superman, a Supergirl, a Batman. He's definitely not. Those aren't his heavy hitters.
More food for my plants.
So I really just wish he could get back on track. You know, I don't know what they're gonna do with this Batman, the Brave and the Bold, but we'll see. We'll see. They haven't even picked a Batman either, so we have to see who's the Batman first. This kind of hurts her when I do that. That's kind of crazy. Okie dokie. I always thought that they should do like a Batman Arkham Asylum, like him trapped in an asylum, and all his rogues gallery is on loose. You know what I'm saying? And he has to tackle one by one. You know, I think that would be such a great concept for a movie. You know, Batman in the insane asylum with the, you know, with his villains would be mad cool. You know, I think Arkham Origins is really like a very undervalued game in the series, but I really think it had a great concept. It was Batman. I think it was his first year of being Batman, and he had gotten like maybe like I think it was like a 200 million or maybe like 100 million bounty on him, and had like 8 or 7 assassins trying to kill him. That is a great concept for a movie that they can do. You know, they can do it animated too. Like honestly, I do think that DC's animated it's slowly turning to shit. You know, back in like maybe like the 2000s and up, and some in like, you know, some in the 1990s and stuff like that, there were some good heavy hitters and well drawn art, but now it's just everything is so shit, dude. It's so sad. Like the Crisis on Infinite Earths was, that art style was dog shit.
Do you
Dog
think
shit.
you can handle me? I'm waiting in here. Come to me.
Yeah, but I think it started with the Superman Man of Tomorrow. So if you guys are familiar with, so DC had their own animated cinematic universe, like animated cinematic universe or whatever, and it would start off with like the Justice League War, and they had a couple movies there, and they ended it with, I think it was Justice League Apocalypse War. And so after that, the Flash had pretty much, I think he ran back in time, changed the timeline and stuff like that, and then the new one started with Superman Man of Tomorrow, and that was that art style. So all right, cool. Sorry, we're back. I just had my wife and daughter come in, and they wanted to take care of some stuff, so I just paused it because when my daughter's in here, she's super loud. Though I love her though. Love you, Ivy.
They've done nothing to you!
Yeah, we're cooling.
What's keeping you, Batman? No one can resist poison ivy. I've got myself a little security, Batman. They'll just die if anything happens to me.
Oh, it's gotta suck to be them. Yeah, I think everything's locked in this area, so we're gonna have to just follow along.
won't let you destroy it, Batman.
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plants were in pain. Now I realize they were evolving, growing stronger.
Gotham will be mine.
Let me see.
I will crush you like the insect you are. You cannot beat Mother Nature, but she can destroy you.
Figure out. Oh, actually pretty easy. Damn it. I need my ass cooked. I'm about to fucking die. Fucking die. Holy shit, Holy shit, I'm about to die. Holy shit. Please. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Holy shit, I'm gonna die.
I'll choke the life out of you. My plans will enjoy feeding on you.
You're dead and buried.
Alright, we're gonna get through this in a second.
Don't do it, Batman! Save me from the evil bat. Gotham will be mine. to hurt me. I need help here, boys. He's trying to hurt me. My plans will tear you and your precious Gotham to shreds. Save me from the evil bat.
Don't tell me it fucking glitched.
Feeling the pressure?
something for everyone. Music, dancing, chemicals that create monsters. You don't want to miss it. So get your ass over to the cell block or you'll miss your final surprise.
Oh, I think this is the end, actually. I think we're gonna do the end real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these. Yeah, because that's the ending right there. We took care of the botanical gardens, I think. There's one more thing. There's a few things we have to get. I don't know why we weren't able to get them, but now that means we have to go all the way back and get them. So we got them all done here. So we're gonna go back over here, get this stuff here. Everything's done here. We gotta go back get that one. Yeah, so we have to go back in this area. So we're gonna go here, probably scoop over here. Don't know what this is. I don't know what this last one is. We're gonna see exactly what that is. Is there still people here, man? I hate getting sniped on. They're still crazy. Oh, yeah, look. Ooh, person is nuts. Granny, he probably doesn't have none. I got this area cleared out over here. Great. I already know exactly where it's at. It has to be that wall I wasn't able to break down. That might be a different area. It's a different area. Bro, why is it? I don't know if do mods need updating or something? Like, I don't know. Like, mods shouldn't need updating, right? Because I don't know. I was playing it fine. Everything ran fine. I don't know why it's all like tripping now. It's like kind of like glitching, but I mean, it's still playable, but like, you know, it's kind of irritating, if you ask me. Going. Yes, this is actually it right over here. If I were to look, yes, that's it right there. Does the game itself need updating? I don't think so, right? I don't know. But we're almost done with the game anyways. Once we're done, we'll go to Arkham City. And we'll be playing Arkham City. I'm just so excited for Arkham City so much. Oh. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I knocked the shit out of y'all. My bad, bro. My apologies, my dog. And then that way. Or do I go this way and then that way? I can't tell. Y'all see my predicament, right? Like, I don't know. No, because this is... No, we just had a boss fight over there. I don't think it would be that way. Boy, strength of 1,000 men, bro. Like, hello.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
Oh, damn. Oh, sorry. I got off of my throat, Lord. Oh. My man is turning to a straight up villain, bro. He's about that Arkham life. That's crazy. So if we get out of here, there's still something here. Where the flark is this at, bruh? That's what I'm trying to figure out, bruh. We have to go here. Yo, chill. Yeah, we gotta go here, collect this, and then collect that. Yo. Shutty. Chill. We're Botanical Gardens, though. All hooked up, right?
It's
All
the
good. Yep.
Enigma Show.
So Arkham Island West, we need teeth destroyed. We need 2 more teeth. Okay. Done. What we got? Oh, I mean, we have a trophy on this one. Arkham Island North. There's a trophy here. I think we can get this one because I think the vines kind of like receded back into the ground. So I'm pretty sure we can get this one, which we will. Brother, ain't no way there's this much in there. That's straight. Oh. There's no way. Intensive treatment has this much shit left? There's no way, bro. The caves got 2 more. Yes, I did realize that there was 2 more caves. 2 more trophies in the cave. Oh, what? You'd be a fool not to try and seek it out. Are you a fool? Oh, almost done, dude. I need to get all these trophies so I can feel like you know, once the game ends, it's like, yeah, I took care of all the villains. You know, all the villains, everything, including the Riddler. Riddler is a villain, even though he's not. I don't think you fight him here. He's still a villain. You know, the lack of fast travel is crazy, but I see what they did there. Damn it, bro. That always gets me, bro. My knees will be straight locking up in them vents, bro. I don't know how Batman does it. Oh, it's probably like gangster shit, you know. The boss. Batman is a boss on many levels, man. Honestly, I can't believe we killed him in Suicide Squad. I cannot believe that. And then devs want to have the nerves to be like, yeah, no, we wanted to pull an Avengers Endgame or Infinity War where everyone just snapped away and you actually really thought they all died, blah, 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 blah. And then in the last season, I think it was a Scarecrow season or some shit. It might have been a Ra's al Ghul season. I don't know. I forgot the seasons. Honestly, the game was so boring. It got repetitive super duper quick, you know, so it's like, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna talk trash about it. It was fresh, you know, when you first play it. Maybe like, I would say that it got really bland and boring about halfway into the game. You know, when you first play the game and you're going through all this lore and all this, you know, stuff like that, Metropolis, blah, 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 blah. It is fun, okay? But, mind you, it gets boring hella quick. Like, almost too quick. Like, halfway through the game, I was like, damn, dude, I'm doing the same shit. I'm doing the same side missions. I'm doing the same missions, just different here to get the same guns, but just different rarity. It was super boring, dude. Like, honestly, man, it just wasn't what they thought it was gonna be. And you know what? I don't truly think the same people who made these 3 games are the same people that are still there working, you know, but I feel like they could have done a better game if they had the freedom and they didn't have that corporate like foot on their neck telling them like, yo, no, you gotta do this, you gotta make this game, like, you gotta make this game. Like, yeah, no, bro, just let them do what they do best, bro. Everyone wants the next Fortnite, bro, and it's just so annoying. All this like transactions, and then they don't even want you to own the games anymore at this point. Like, you can't even buy physical media anymore with Sony after 2028. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? So first you want me to keep spending money on a game that's just like a seasonal thing every season, blah 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 blah. It's a live game, live service game. And then you don't want me to own the game? Like, what? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, hello? Get out of here with that shit. That's it. That's us. That's us gamers is what we face.
Security deactivated.
You know what's real funny though? I don't want to seem like an old head, You know, because I don't think I'm old, but I grew up in the same era as the PS1, PS2, PS3. And having a PS2 was so nice, you know, because I remember, you know, friends being like, hey, yo, man, did you get that game? And I'd be like, yeah, I did get that game. And he's like, hey, bro, can I borrow it? I'm like, yeah, you can borrow it. He said, all right, I'll give it back to you like in a week. And then he'd give me a game of his so I could play, so that it'd be collateral. You know, after he's done with the game, I'd go knock on it and say, yo, you done with the game? Can I have my game back? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'd get the game back. And then the only thing that bugged me is when people would definitely not treat the game the way you would treat them, and it was prone to scratches.
Scan and open.
That's the only issue I had with trading games, PS2 and PS1 games like that. It's because back then there wasn't Blu-ray. Blu-ray came into fruition during the PS3 era, and that was a game changer, you know, because Blu-ray discs didn't scratch as easily as regular DVDs. And so when you had to be really careful with who you lend your games to, because if they ended up scratching it and it didn't read properly, then it's like, yo, what? Bro, this is my game. Like, what are you doing? Treat it with some respect. You feel me? That's the only thing. Like, I would never trade or lend out my games to just anyone, you know, especially people that I didn't feel like had, you know, would treat the games like I would. So I definitely just would be cautious of what, you know, where my games would go. But I was stupid, and I think I traded all my PS2 games to get like my PS4 or something like that. I don't know, but I literally had so many PS2 games, and I don't know what happened to them. They probably were in storage or something, and they probably like auctioned that storage unit or something. I have no idea, but I know I had so many bangers, and I'm trying to slowly collect all the games that I had, but I'm trying to figure out, bro. Like I have my original PS2 memory card, if you guys remember. It's like a PS2 PS1 memory card that there was no internal storage, you know, there's no HDD or anything like that for the PS2. So you had to buy these like memory cartridges, and then you would save the game on there. And so the thing is, I have my memory cartridges from like 2006, and so it has every single game I've ever played on my PS2 there. So I want to go back, and I really want to see what game I played, and then I want to just try to buy them on eBay and get my collection going again, you know. And then I'll pass this on to my kids, and I'll tell my kids, hey, look, listen, this was my collection when I was your age. Don't sell it, add to it. That's what I'm going to tell them, just like that. Don't sell it, add to it. You know, especially with when they grow up, they're probably not going to have physical media. Physical media might be rare in the gaming aspect, because they do definitely sell DVDs and movies like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? Like those are still being sold. But you know what's so weird though is that, can somebody riddle me this? And since we're grabbing riddles, this is why I said that. So tell me this, like literally, if anyone is still watching this video, tell me this. Why is it that I could pay a $40 movie, like $40, I could pay $40 for a movie, right, in 4K. It'll come with the 4K disc, it'll come with the Blu-ray disc, and then it'll come with a digital code for the movie. I'll get those three things for $40. Mind you, it takes like hundreds of millions of dollars to make these movies. And then I could buy it for $40 and get 4K, Blu-ray, and then a digital version of the 4K. But they want $70 for a game? They want $70 with no physical media? They want $70 with just a plastic case and a code? You know what I'm saying? Like, what goes through their mind when they think we're this stupid? Like, we're not dumb, you know? And honestly, it kind of blows my mind. Like, what? How do they get away with this, bro? just kind of it's kind of irritating almost, because 40 bucks to buy a movie, and that movie comes with literally everything. You know, that's why I feel like movies are still thriving because of that. You know, like, I honestly believe that if you buy a game physical, it should come with the digital. Like, what? You know, granted, there should be some things where you can't share that digital, that it's locked in for your console only, you know. That way you would have to lend the physical copy over, you know. But I don't know, man. It's so annoying that they want to try to take away our physical media, bruh. Like, if you don't have it physical, you don't own it. And these days, even with physical, sometimes you're just buying a license for it, you know. And it's just like, like with Suicide Squad, what was so weird with Suicide Squad is that they wanted that game to be always only online. So if you didn't have any Wi-Fi, you couldn't even play the game. Even if it was like a story, even if you weren't trying to play multiplayer, you know, which was so weird, dude. Like, why would they do some stupid shit like that? Like, you're telling me if I hopped on Batman Arkham City, I couldn't play the game unless I was connected to Wi-Fi, and it was a story game with online elements, but I wasn't using the online element. That shit, it just blows my mind what they be trying to do nowadays, dude. And I'm not trying to rant, because it's just like, I just vote with my wallet, you know. Like, I really don't give a shit at this point. Like, do what you do. I'm still gonna be here collecting physical till I'm 95 years old, you know. And I'm gonna tell my kids the same way too. You're better buy physical, because if you don't own it, and if it's not in your hands, then it's in their hands and they can take it away. So just be safe out there. Own your shit, please. Just fucking, we're just ranting and collecting Riddler trophies. Good lord. There we go. So some of these places I don't want to ever visit again because they're so stupid ass creepy. No, wait, what? There's no way I missed that. Good gracious, I gotta go back. Oh, why didn't anyone tell me, bro? Please, bro. That's what happens when I keep talking, bro. That's why I don't like to talk sometimes, because I'm just focused and locked in the game, bro. That's what happens when I talk and play. I gotta get Arkham City ring up, bro. I'm gonna see maybe if I could pop out a video tonight. If I could finish this game now, I could finish all the Riddler trophies and blah 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 blah. By the time I want to see if maybe I could play at least record a video at least for Arkham City. Didn't I go up there, bro? Like, I literally broke it and just didn't go up there. No way. I'm like low-key kind of slow. I could get up there though, right? I could get up here through there, but nah, because then I'll get up. Where the hell am I going? Okay, so I get out through here, and I go through here, and then I gotta go through here. Ooh, brother, somebody help me. It's so funny though, all the villains that you see here, you're literally gonna encounter in the next game. I think Bane is like kind of like, I think he's a pacifist. Like he's like makes a deal with you and tries to betray you, but then you end up doing your Batman moves and he ends up locking himself in type of stuff. Killer Croc is mentioned. I think he's, yeah, no, there's an Easter egg with Killer Croc. He's not in the game, but you have an interaction with him, which is super cool, dude. I love Easter eggs like that where they reference the character and they make it like open-ended, like, oh, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna see him in the next game? Can he be in the next game? What is he doing? What has he been up to? You know, those are Easter eggs I love so much. Like they make you ponder, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on behind the scenes? You know, like with Scarecrow too. Like, he had a Easter egg in there. It was like in the middle of like this like boat in like I think it's between the industrial or something like that, or whatever. I don't know where the place is. It's near Joker's like industrial complex or whatever like that. There's a boat there with a code that you just, there's no way you're catching that without like a guide or something like that, because it's just a random ass thing that you have to check. And it's like, no one would ever do that. No one's never gonna pull out their gadget right here and just pull out a code, you know, a sequence code out of nowhere. But it opens like this like secret latch, and then there's like it's like, obviously you can tell it's Scarecrow, and it's like a nod and reference to Scarecrow, because last time we seen him, he, you know, was in the water. Don't know if he's dead, don't know what he's plotting, but it's the lore, like it's the anticipation of, are we gonna see him again, you know? And that's what I really love. Like, they really hit on this game, they really hit the nail on the Easter eggs and the Batman lore, and really expanded on like the anticipation of seeing like potential Batman villains in future games and, you know, future adaptations. And it just was so amazing. Okay, I can beat you guys' asses, but I'm gonna do that
list
afterwards.
only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in.
I want to see how Arkham City looks, so that's how I want to play it, because it's one of the best intros to a Batman game that I've ever seen. Ever. Bruce Wayne he's talking about how, you know, they shouldn't be, you know, using Arkham City as a means of like a penitentiary or like a prison, and that they should just stop this, and you know, blah 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 blah. And then he gets captured, and then he's in Arkham City, and then it's so sick, dude. Honestly, dude, when I played that game, I got goosebumps. It was such a good time to be alive. I'm glad that game is in my roster. I own it, and it's one of those games that just changed me as a gamer, dude, because it was just so insane. See, if I go left, go down here. That's it. If I go left. Man, dude, I wish this game would run smoother, dude. I don't know why it's at 30 frames. And I love how you guys can see that shit in the upper right corner, because I'm using Windows Capture, and I hate Windows Capture, bro. It captures everything. Lark just happened. What? What? Yo, that's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Windows Capture is so stupid buggy. I usually use Game Capture, and it just captures the graphics card, you know? Kind of what I want, dude, but I don't know why, but I feel like with this update with OBS, something just went crazy. I don't know.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
Gotta go. All right, y'all, I am back. I just actually spent some time with the family for a little bit, so. Oh, Flark is my stuff. What? I don't know what to do. Why is it tripping now? Huh? Doing anything? we're good. All right, cool. We're good. I literally had technical difficulties because my luck sucks. Ah! So we gotta go out here, go through here. Then that should be everything. Actually, I think I gotta go through here.
Are you up to the challenge?
I feel like Rocksteady could have made a Superman game, though. Honestly, they could have. Nothing was stopping them, dude.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
We got one more there, one more there. What is this? Prometheus, who is that? A dark reflection. Oh, what? Okay, it says a dark reflection of Batman. Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in the ways of murder. Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he's a master assassin who physically and mental abilities rival Batman's own. No way. There's no way this guy rivals Batman. Was he? I don't know. They mention him here, but they don't put him anywhere else, do they? Trained to peak physical and mental levels. Pathological need to kill law officers. It's crazy. That is crazy. One more there, actually. I wonder if we see Prometheus at all. Or does he get mentioned at all in the other games? Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it. I gotta go over here. I think that's everything, right? Gotta be everything.
I did a little. Time for a riddle.
Intensive treatment. Where is intensive treatment? There's no way. What? Gotta go to Arkham Mansion. Intensive treatment. Where is the intensive treatment? It's saying I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff in here. What? Did I not grab? What? I wonder, did I not grab a map for this, for that area? Like what? Like what am I missing truly? Batman's boost crazy. It's saying I'm missing stuff here, but where?
Do you like riddles, Batman?
Intensive treatment lobby. Delve into the minds of the Arkham patients. You must learn a thing or two. Intensive treatment. It doesn't tell me exactly where. So transfer loop, secure transit, patient pacification. So it's pretty much everywhere. Like pretty much almost everywhere. Let me see. Probably have to go back. A puzzle has many sides, but only some are visible. What?
It's the Enigma Show.
I can't believe there's still bombs on those damn things. It's a question mark somewhere. Can't see it, bruh. I think nope, didn't see it. Tripping. Ocean partially detected. What does that mean? is this at? A puzzle has many sides,
A
but
puzzle
only...
has many sides, but only some are visible.
That has to be one of his stupid ass... That right there? Like, is that right there? Yeah, what the f... There you go. That's a line, bruh.
What? You're nearly done? Are you cheating? Looking them up on the internet? Tell me.
Where is... Why can't I get stuff for here is the question. I don't really know what stuff is, like where it's at. Like why is there not a map puzzle for this area? We're probably gonna end here. Hands on.
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
All right, y'all. We're gonna actually stop the video right here. When we come back, we will finish the game, and we're gonna finish collecting the last of the Riddler trophies as well. I might see if there's like a Riddler map that we can collect that's gonna pop up everything. I'll probably just check that out right now. But yeah, y'all take it easy. We're almost done with the game, almost done with this series, and then we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get on top of Arkham City. And that'll be another day, another video. So thank you guys for making it to the end. If you did, if not, it's okay. Appreciate your time. Any time spent watching does help. If you want to see more, come back. You know where to find me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.